Today I'm going to show you how to set up your DJI Mic Mini with a Canon camera. The camera we're going to be using today is the Canon R6 Mark II, but this process and steps still applies to all Canon cameras. And the reason we are doing this particular tutorial today is DJI Mic Mini is small, is also cheap, but you can still get professional quality sound from this particular mic if you're using it with a Canon camera, and this is exactly how to achieve that. First thing you have to do is that we have to attach our mic to the hot shoe mount on the camera. So bring out the receiver and then attach it to the cold shoe mount of your camera. It mustn't be a cold shoe mount, so if you also have a cage on your camera, you can also attach it just any way you can attach it for it to be framed. Just attach it there. So once you attach it there, one thing you're going to notice here right now is you're going to see the amber light here, this particular light here that is blinking amber. So it's blinking like this right now because there's no connection between the receiver and the transmitter, and also between the receiver and the camera. So next thing we are going to do is bring out our cable, which is this particular mic cable that comes with the DJI Mic Mini, and then we are going to have to attach our cable to this particular port here. So on the receiver, so attach it there, press it, and make sure that you hear that particular click sound to ensure that the attachment is secure. And next thing is you use the other end of the cable and then go to find on the body of your Canon camera, find where the mic jack is located. So normally it's always on the left side. Now find the mic jack and then attach the other end of the mic cable, press it to hear that particular click sound. So once you have done that, you now see that the light here is now steady. Okay, so but another thing is there are two places here that is supposed to be light on this particular Mic Mini. So you can see that both of them now are blank. There's no light here. That is because my receiver is not yet connected to the transmitter. So we have to power on the transmitter now, and you do that. If you look here, you're going to see the power button and you're going to see the connection button. So if I press the power button here, you're going to see this light blinking like this. If you haven't done the connection before, if you press and hold this connection button on the transmitter here, press and hold it for a few seconds, you're going to see the two lights that are blinking like this now. So once they are blinking like that, now you see this one also that is blinking steady green. The transmitter here is blinking steady green. So what you want to do is press and hold the connection button here on the transmitter until it starts to blink green and blue. And once it starts blinking like that, just leave it, and then you see that automatically it has connected to the mic 2 here. If you also still want to connect the second mic, you should also follow the same process to do that. But in this situation, we just connected it to one of the transmitters. So next thing I'm going to do right now is to go into the camera and do some in-camera setup so that the sound you are getting out of this particular Mic Mini and Canon camera is going to be a professional quality sound. Let's go into the camera to change some settings so that we can get professional quality sound from our Mic Mini and Canon cameras. So what I'm going to do here is click on that particular menu button to get to the menu section. Okay, you come to the menu section here, and when you press on the menu button, you go to the sound recording. Normally the sound is on auto. You don't want it on auto because when you have it on auto, the camera will try to use this sound to adjust recording level, and that means that it's going to be mixing the ambient sound with the mic sound. You don't want that because this is exactly the quality of the sound that you are getting if you leave this particular setting on auto. This is what we're getting, and you can hear from this. If I just shut up for a second, listen. The room is quiet, there is no fan, but you can hear that full sound as if there is a fan that is turned on. It's also kind of a little bit distorted because it's trying to get my voice clear and separate it from the ambient sound. That is what the auto gives you. So on this particular sound recording, we also have three options here. We have auto, manual, and disable. So when we put it on disable, there will be no audio that is coming in from the receiver to the camera at all. Where you want to have this is on manual. So once you put it there, you're also going to see that this particular rec level becomes active. So what you now do is click on that particular rec level. Normally this is where it is, and if you are speaking on this, you're going to see that the sound is going into the red a bit. Where you want this particular sound to be is let it be somewhere around 12. One good thing I like about Canon cameras is that you can see that that particular 12 is also marked in green, showing you that that's exactly where it's recommended for your sound level to be. If it is going beyond that particular 12 into yellow, it's still manageable, but once it's going beyond that particular 12 into red, then it means that the sound is already clipping. What I always do for Canon cameras is to bring the sound record level to somewhere to -1, and if we have it on -1, this is a sample test of what the sound quality is. I'm doing audio test for Canon cameras and DJI Mic Mini, and right now I have my camera set to -1. The reason I'm doing this is that the preamp is going to be very low. One of the good things about the Mic Mini is that you can use this option here to adjust the volume of the sound. So if you have already set the recording level on your camera and the sound is still not high enough, you can increase it to somewhere like +6 here so that you can pick enough sound. If it is still going very high, even when you have already set the camera on the right recording level, you can now go to somewhere like -6 for you to get the proper sound out of the camera. Another thing I want to show you here is there's one single setting you have to change on your DJI Mic Mini if you have it connected to your camera, and to do that we have to use the DJI Mimo app. Once you have your transmitter connected to your phone, you open your phone and then I click on go to settings. Once the settings option opens, this particular single setting I want you to change here is the mono versus the stereo. If you have the complete combo for this particular Mic Mini, you will have two transmitters, that is mic 1 and mic 2, and what this basically means is that you can attach this particular one on one talent and attach this one on second talent. So this particular single settings here, which is on the audio channel, if you have it set on mono, the sound that is coming from mic 1, which is the sound that is coming from mic 1, which is the left one, and the sound that is coming from mic 2, which is the right one, they are going to be merged into one audio file. And what it means is that if you want to do any post-production work, you won't be able to edit the sound from the different talents separately. What you want to do instead is set it to stereo, because when you have it set to stereo, this is exactly the difference now. Now this is the left mic, which is the mic 1, and you can see that from also our preview here that you can see that they are separate. Left mic, that's the right mic. And what this means now is that after you finish recording your sound into your camera is going to separate the sound into mic 1 and mic 2, so that if the talent that you have this particular mic 1 attached to if the talent you have this particular mic 1 attached to was not speaking loud enough, you can increase the volume during post-production without affecting the file from the second talent. If the second talent that you have mic 2 attached to was speaking too loud and you want to bring the volume down, you can bring the volume down in post-production without affecting the file from the talent 1. So what I always do is to leave this particular setting on stereo, whether I am using one of the mics or whether I'm using two of the mics. The reason I'm doing this is that I don't want to get to a set or to a location to shoot only for me to forget that I have it set on mono instead of having it set on stereo. I want to show you one other secret, because you can also switch between mono and stereo without attaching the receiver to your phone. How you do that is this same button that you use to link your mics. If you double press that, the audio channel will now change from stereo to mono, and when it changes to mono, you're going to see that the light here on this particular receiver is now showing green. This particular light here, if you double press that particular linking button again, it's going to change from mono to stereo, and once it is on stereo recording, you're going to see that the light you are getting here is now showing amber light. So this particular light here is important. It's important because you can use it to know exactly the audio channel you have your mic set to. If it is showing this particular amber light, it means that your audio channel is set to stereo. If you are seeing green light here, it means your audio channel is on mono. So you can change between mono and stereo without actually attaching your receiver to your phone. All right, so that's how to set up your Mic Mini with your Canon cameras. I hope you find this particular video helpful. If you did, leave a comment below and tell me what you find most helpful about this particular video. Also, if you have a question, leave a comment on the comment section, and please support the channel by clicking the particular subscribe button and hitting the like button so that the algorithm can recommend this particular video to more individuals like you and I. So thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one.